Hey guys, we're gonna do a second review of Risk of Rain 2. I think the first one I made, that was a few years ago. Um, but I played it a little bit more. Kinda, I got used to it, I think. It seemed, maybe I was a little too harsh on it to begin with. But yeah, I really like this bandit character that you can play as. But like, obviously, so I've played a little bit more. I put a couple more hours into the game. And there's a lot more like character diversity than I thought. I originally thought like everyone just had the gun. I'll probably be doing captain for this review, but not it's kind of different. And like also it's I don't know, let me just get into the review. So like there's a lot of like things you can unlock. Also, these stages look really nice. I think I don't know if I mentioned that before, but the stages are really well put together. Um, like the enemies, I like that the enemies don't stop spawning. It's like constant pressure to move on to the next stage, and like just beat the game because it's also just getting harder. So you wanna move fairly quickly, and there's a lot of loot around the map, so you can take your time and like loot everything if you wanted to, or you could just go quickly, get to the next stage before things get too difficult. It's really just kind of like you can really decide how you play the game, and that's also why I like the diversity in the characters and their abilities. Like, it's nice to have different abilities for each character, just in case you like one character but you don't necessarily like its ability, you can just switch it out for another one. So you really choose how you play this game. It's nice having the ability to like get rid of and 3D print scrap items and stuff like that, so you can kind of build your own run. Obviously there's still RNG to it, but you're able to kind of manipulate that more than you would if it was just like, oh, there's a chest with an item in it. Now I could, like, if I don't like an item, I could scrap it and get one that I want more. So it's just nice to see that in a game, giving the player more agency. And also, these void items I think are really cool. Like, get rid of your item, but make it better, question mark. I think that's a really neat thing to add into a game. Obviously, I picked that up at the wrong time, I guess. There is a lot of enemies here. These wisps are really annoying, though. I think the wisps are gonna affect my rating of this game. Yeah, so that's like, I think that's really good about the game. I like that the maps are fairly small, so you can pretty much get to the teleporter as quick as you want to. This is a good active item. Yeah. Trying to think of like what else there is. I'm trying to think if there's any negative things. I guess negative things is sometimes the runs can get a little similar, but also that's only if you just pick up the same items. There's a lot of different builds that can be really good for characters, and also depending on what character you pick, items will be better or worse. Like with, let me think. With like loader, focus crystals will be good, but any ranged survivor is not going to be good. So yeah, I like that there's items that are like not as good on some characters as others. It just kind of like it makes things more diverse. It gives you stuff to scrap if you don't, because what am I going to do with the focus crystal when I'm not a loader or mercenary. Yeah, so, and then like I also like the bosses coming in and just kind of being a generally somewhat difficult boss sometimes. Other times it's just kind of easy peasy mode. I am kind of low. Is that the right one? I don't know. Yeah, it is. Okay. I really like Captain's the beacons that he has. It's interesting that you get 2 beacons and you can choose between any combination of 4 beacons. Like me, I'm not that good, so I like taking a healing beacon to heal me when I'm low. But someone else, they might go full greed mode and get the dual hacking beacons to just buy stuff really quickly. Or they might be crazy and get the shock beacon. I think there's, I don't remember what the other beacon is because it probably sucks also. I don't know. Maybe there is only 3. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I think I also really like the amount of different stages they are, especially with the Survivors of the Void update. Having like 3 different stages for each like floor, I guess is the best level. Zone? I don't know what to call it. But there's like different variants for the different stages, which is nice. It makes every run feel different. Obviously I'm getting the most like basic stages right now, but yeah. I also really like that there is like 3 different ways to end the run right now with Mithrix, Voidling, and Obliterating slash the weird scavenger dudes. I don't know what their names are. But that's nice that like maybe if you want to go a little bit longer but not a loop 18 times, you can go and fight. You can go and obliterate, or like you kill Mithrix and you're like, I want more of a stupid boss that's really annoying, so then you go fight the Voidling. I don't like the Voidling that much, but it's there, which is nice. And then there's also tons of different game modes like Simulacrum, which is pretty fun if you just want to get OP busted or unlock the Void creature, whatever his name is. Yeah, so all in all, I think that this is a good game. I'd rate it something like 9 out of 10. I would definitely recommend to play it, and if you have friends, play it with your friends. It's a lot more fun. Bye.